Hi, and welcome to the Ask Mandy show. Today we're going to talk about home inspections. Recently I've had lots of questions about home inspections. One being, should I have a home inspection? 2, when do I do a home inspection? And 3, how do I find a home inspector? Well, should you have a home inspection? Absolutely. Whenever possible, you definitely should have a home inspection. There are certain circumstances where you may waive a home inspection, but most of the time you should have a home inspection. And it's not just to pick apart things or have huge negotiation pieces to go back to the seller with. My favorite thing about a home inspection is that you have a checklist, basically a punch list of honey-do items. After closing, you can go in there and fix or repair or have done. It's just good to know the different maintenance items that come up with owning a home. And then when do you do the home inspection? You do the home inspection after the offer is accepted. Some people think that you go and find a house and then do the home inspection and then make an offer if it's good, but actually before you go and spend your money on a home inspection, you want to make sure that you're going to come to terms with that seller and make sure that your offer is accepted before you go and spend money on a home inspection. So make the offer, negotiate, get it accepted, and then within a week or two time period in there, we do the home inspection. And then during that process, the home inspector goes through, checks all the areas of the house, and gives you a list and walks you through the property so that you can see what they have found, which is really helpful because there's a lot of things that go into owning a home, and the maintenance tips that they can give you are very helpful. And then lastly, how do I find a home inspector? Well, if you don't know one already that someone has given you a referral for, I'd be happy to give you a few names that I've worked with before that I would recommend. You actually can choose anyone, and in Minnesota there is no licensure for home inspectors, so there's very varying qualities of home inspectors based upon their knowledge and years of experience. So it is good to get a referral or talk to someone who has used somebody before and they can find a good fit for you. You could also even just use a family friend or family if you needed to. The buyer qualifies the home inspector, which means that you choose them, there's no licensure, whoever you choose is what you get. And then after that, after the home inspection is done, sometimes there are things that you can go back to and ask the seller to repair or fix or replace. Because there's a lot of times things that the seller didn't even know was wrong or that they would be willing to take care of for you prior to closing. And a lot of those things are sometimes safety items. So we're not going to go back to them and ask for a lot of things that you can already see or that we knew prior to close or prior to making the offer. But definitely are times when you would ask the seller to fix things for you prior to closing, which can be a benefit to you in the negotiating process, because you may get a little bit more than what you asked for in the beginning. And then once that's done, the process goes and moves ahead. Well, I hope this information was valuable to you. And if you have any more questions on home inspections, just feel free to contact me. I've been in the business for 16 years, so I've seen a lot of different circumstances with home inspections where they've been very valuable to a home buyer, and they have been very thankful that they went through that process prior to getting to closing and owning the home. So I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to give a share and a like on this video if you thought it was valuable.